You own more than any human in history. You have access to more information, more entertainment, more convenience than any emperor, any king, any samurai lord who ever lived. And yet, most people feel overwhelmed, scattered, like something essential is missing. Japanese minimalist philosophy has a name for what is missing. And tonight, you will find it. The modern world is designed to add more subscriptions, more objects, more obligations, more noise. Every addition promises to make life better. Almost none of them do. The Japanese understood this 1,000 years ago. That less, chosen deliberately, creates a life of more. More clarity. More presence. More of what actually matters. 7 principles. Ancient. Proven. Transformative. The samurai carried exactly what he needed. No more. His sword. His armor. His discipline. Everything unnecessary was weight, and weight, in battle, was death. But the samurai did not simplify out of deprivation. He simplified out of clarity. He knew, with complete certainty, what mattered. That certainty is what Japanese minimalist philosophy offers the modern life. Principle 1 Ma. The Japanese concept of meaningful empty space. In Japanese architecture, art, and daily life, empty space is not absence. It is active. It breathes. It holds. It gives everything around it meaning. Application: remove one object from one room in your home. Do not replace it. Live with what remains for 1 week. Notice what the space does to you. Principle 2, Dan Sherry. 3 kanji characters. Dan, refuse new things. Sha, discard what you own. Re, detach from possessions entirely. Dan Sherry is not decluttering. It is a philosophy of relationship with objects. Ask of every object you own, does this serve my life now, not my past, not my imagined future, now? What cannot answer yes, belongs somewhere else. Principle 3, Wabi-sabi. The aesthetic philosophy of beauty and imperfection, impermanence, and incompleteness. The perfectly organized life is not the simple life. The perfectly curated home is not the peaceful home. Wabi-sabi releases you from the tyranny of the ideal, and returns you to the real. The worn table. The unfinished project. The life that is, exactly as it is, already beautiful. Principle 4, Shibui. The Japanese aesthetic of understated, subtle beauty that improves with time and attention. Shibui is the opposite of decoration. It is quality chosen over quantity. Depth over surface. Meaning over display. Application: replace one decoration in your home with one object that has genuine meaning to you. Something old, something made, something chosen for what it is rather than how it looks. Principle 5, Kanso. The Zen principle of simplicity through the removal of everything non-essential. Not minimalism for aesthetics, minimalism for clarity of purpose. Kanso asks, what in your schedule, your relationships, your commitments, is noise? What, if removed, would make everything remaining more vivid? This is not about having less. It is about seeing more clearly. Principle 6, Kokoro. The Japanese word for heart-mind. The understanding that inner simplicity must precede outer simplicity. You cannot declutter your home while your mind runs cluttered. You cannot simplify your schedule while your inner life remains complex. Kokoro practice. Each morning, before your phone, sit for 3 minutes in complete silence. Not meditating. Not thinking. Simply being still. Let the day's first 3 minutes belong to clarity. Principle 7, Shokunin. The Japanese philosophy of the craftsman. Complete devotion to one craft, one pursuit, one thing done well. The modern world offers infinite things to do adequately. Shokunin offers one thing, done completely. Choose one area of your life, one relationship, one skill, one daily practice, and give it the devotion of a master craftsman. Depth in one thing creates simplicity in everything. 7 principles. None of them ask you to own less for the sake of owning less. All of them ask the same question, in 7 different ways. What in your life is truly yours? Not what you inherited. Not what you were told to want. Not what the world added without your consent. What is genuinely, authentically, irreplaceably yours? Keep that. Release everything else. The samurai knew his sword. The monk knew his bowl. The craftsman knew his tool. What do you know? There is a Japanese concept, hara hachiba no seishin, not the food rule, but its philosophical extension. Leave 20% of everything empty. Your calendar. Your home. Your mind. Your conversations. That 20% is not waste. It is breathing room. It is where unexpected beauty enters. Where rest happens. Where the life you actually want has space to grow. Simplicity is not poverty. Simplicity is precision. The samurai's sword, maintained perfectly, used only when necessary, is not a simple weapon. It is the most sophisticated thing he owns. Your simplified life will be the same. Not less. More. Just different. Tonight, choose one principle. Just one. Choose Ma, and remove one object from one surface. Choose Dan Sherry, and ask the question of 10 things you own. Choose Kokoro, and give 3 minutes to morning silence. Write in the comments which principle you are beginning with. I read every one. And save this video. You will return to it as you are ready for each principle. Subscribe for the full Japanese Simplicity series, Wabi-Sabi Living, The Minimalist Morning, The Japanese Approach to Time, Ancient Wisdom, Modern Life, Real Simplicity, Ma, Leave Space, and watch what fills it.